a few minutes ago. We hate
to do this, really, but the president isn't telling the truth.
In this week's Wacky Moments of Liberal Expression, the media actually had some news to cover this week about a real whistleblower complaint about President Trump's phone call to the Ukrainian president, where he mentioned Joe Biden's son. But the fake news media simply just can't report on the story. Instead, they lie.
And let's not forget, this summary that was released by the White House, the president specifically quoted as saying to the Ukrainian president, "I would like you to do us a favor," and then goes into an investigation into the Bidens and the Democrats.
Wait, the only mention of the word favor in the entire transcript has nothing to do with Joe Biden. Anyone who can, read can see that. So you'd have to be pretty stupid to agree with Wolf Blitzer on this.
Oh, that's right, Wolf. And the president never really asked, or answered the question. I tried to ask the question as he was walking out of the room. What did he mean by, can you do us a favor? He never really explained what he was talking about with respect to that question.
Oh, yeah, we don't know. He didn't answer my question. So, let's just make crap up. Let's have the networks push this lie as well.
The phone call in question took place on July 25th, just after Mr. Trump unexpectedly froze millions in Ukraine aid. According to a summary of the call released yesterday by the White House, Mr. Trump asked the president of Ukraine for a favor to look into campaign rival Joe Biden and Biden's son, Hunter.
Despite the fact that the transcript failed to be the bombshell they hoped for and didn't present the quid pro quo evidence that they had speculated on, they were quick to remind us that you don't actually need evidence to impeach. So you can do it on the media say-so.
This gives him so much leverage. He doesn't have to say anything explicitly.
The technical legal question isn't the most important one tonight. The real question is the political one. Sure, it would be a stronger case against the president if there'd been a specific statement or demand that linked dollars to help. But in the criminal law and in the impeachment process, a court, or in this case, the Congress, can certainly read between the lines.
Especially if you fill the spaces between the lines with complete crap, like the Washington Post and MSNBC did this week before the Director of National Intelligence, Joseph Maguire, testified before Congress.
I wonder what sort of pressure the DNI was facing, because the Washington Post has reported, and we have just confirmed, that the acting Director of National Intelligence, the DNI, threatened to resign if he could not speak freely before Congress.
I wonder who they confirmed that with. Not Maguire.
At any point during this process, did you personally threaten to resign if the complaint was not provided to the committee?
No, Congressman, I did not, and I know that story has appeared quite a bit, and I issued a statement yesterday.
So he claims he never said it. Surely the Washington Post and MSNBC will correct that fake news.
Acting Director of National Intelligence threatened to resign if he couldn't speak freely before Congress on whistleblower complaint. Joining us now is one of the reporters who broke that story. Shane Harris is an intelligence and national security reporter with the Post. So this has been an interesting day since you first broke this news, you and your colleagues at the Post. The Director of National Intelligence, the acting director, Joseph Maguire, then came out and denied that he threatened to resign. I know you at the Post are standing by this reporting. How can you help us understand the ebb and flow of this today?
Well, Joe Maguire has really been stuck in the middle of this fight between Congress and the White House.
Or they just keep rolling with it because it doesn't matter that nobody will go on the record by name and everyone who was actually there or involved says it never happened. You can say anything you want if you're the leftist media. Or let's say a Democrat like Adam Schiff, who just makes up his own version of the transcript of the phone call for Congress.
I have a favor I want from you, though. And I'm going to say this only 7 times, so you better listen good. I want you to make up dirt on my political opponent, understand lots of it.
Of course, don't expect the leftist media to mention that was completely made up in their coverage.
Mary Bruce starts us off from Capitol Hill. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, George. Well, the revelations in this whistleblower complaint have now supercharged the impeachment fight here on the Hill. This investigation is now squarely focused on these allegations, and Democrats here want to move quickly. Some even telling us they want a vote on impeachment before the end of the year.
The President of the United States has betrayed his oath of office, betrayed his oath to defend our national security,
ABC leading with a Schiff soundbite, but never mentioned that he just made this up. PBS interviews him. Surely, they would ask about that, right?
I began by asking if today's testimony gives him a better understanding of how the Trump administration handled the whistleblower's complaint against the president.
Well, it did, and it raised profound concerns.
It raised profound concerns, but no questions could be raised about his fantasy reading of a transcript. That was complete BS. In fact, ABC, CBS, and NBC, just never mentioned him reading that at all. At least over at MSNBC, they listened to what the president had to say about all of this. Oh, wait, no, they didn't.
A few minutes ago,
We hate to do this, really, but the president isn't telling the truth.
Yeah, she really hates to do that. She's just so upset. It's not like they're all pushing an agenda and only peddling a certain point of view. I hate to wrap things up, but if I covered all the leftist media lies, I'd never have a second to eat around here. I'm Eric Shiner for MRC-TV. Check out the website, mrctv.org. Like and subscribe to the videos, and I'll bring you some more complete BS wackiness from the media next week. See you then.